Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Louisa and I'm still here with my friend. The theme of the week is communities and families. In the last lesson, we learned about vowel sounds and the alphabet. Before we begin our lesson, let us sanitize our hands. Rub your hands. Spread out so that you don't touch the person next to you. In today's topic, we are going to be talking about nouns and punctuation. Our next lesson is on page 20. We are going to be talking about nouns. Nouns are names of things around us. Names of places, names of people, names of things. These are nouns. I have one noun on the board. It is also in your book. Let us name the picture on the board. What is this? A cat. Well done. It is a cat. What am I going to put here?
Sheep.
K for cat. A C for cat. This reads cat. The next word, L, is going to help us. L. What is this?
Leg.
It is a leg. Very good. What am I going to put here? G. G for leg. Let's read it together. Leg. Here I've got, what is this?
Eye.
Yes, it is an I. What am I going to put here? E. E for I. What is this?
Nose.
Yes, it is a nose. What am I going to write?
N.
The letter N. We have a long tail. What is this? A tail. What letter am I going to write?
T.
A T for tail. Well done. I want you to complete this in your books. The other picture of the fish in a bowl, you do it by yourself. Our lesson is coming from page 21. In the previous lesson, we learned that nouns are names of places, people, and things. I have a list of names that you are going to fill in using people, places, and things. I've given you an example on the chalkboard of people. Can somebody name this picture?
Grandma.
Yes, grandma. This is grandma. This is a noun name for people. The next picture is a
School.
Yes, it is a school. Well done. This is an example of a noun name for places. What is the next picture?
Tree.
It's a tree. It is a name of something. It is a tree. In your book, you're going to find words that are written underneath that you need to fill in. Use the words in the box to fill in the spaces that you've been given to write. Write them all. This lesson is for grade 3s, but grade 2s can also do this lesson. For our next activity, that is on page 22, we are going to color in the boxes. We are going to be helped by the picture that you see there. This is for both grade 2s and grade 3s. Have fun doing this activity. Let's look at the pictures. Let's look at the first word. Do we see a dog? Yes, there is a dog. Color in the box with the word dog. Let's look at the second word. Ball. Do we see a ball there?
Yes.
Yes, there is a ball. Color in the word ball. Great job. My friend has finished coloring all the words that he can see. He will show you what he has done. He did a very good job. Well done. The rest of the words you can do by yourself. This activity is coming from page 23. We are going to learn about new nouns, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. You are supposed to write a C on countable nouns and a U on uncountable nouns. Besides each noun, we are going to write a C if it is a countable noun. What is a countable noun? Countable nouns are nouns that we can count. For example, tomatoes. We can count tomatoes. If we can count 1, 2, 3 tomatoes. And uncountable nouns are nouns that we cannot count. For example, sugar. Sugar in a bowl, we cannot count how many sugar there are. So those are uncountable nouns. I have some pictures there. The first picture has got carrots. Is it a countable noun or uncountable noun? Yes, very good. It is an uncountable noun. So we are going to write a C besides the word carrots. You're going to write your C in the box like that. And then let's look for another noun that is there, tomatoes. Are they countable or uncountable nouns? They are countable. Very good. So you're going to write a C again on countable nouns. Now, let's look for something that we cannot count. Can we count that broccoli to say 1, 2, 3? No. So it is an uncountable noun. So you're going to write a U. Potatoes. Can we count the potatoes? Yes, we can count the potatoes. So we're going to write a C. The rest you can do by yourself. There are also questions that are going to be asked. How many and how much? Write those by yourself at home. Let's turn to the next page, page 24, where we have punctuation marks. There are 3 types of punctuation marks that are there. The full stop. Can we all see the full stop? Point to the full stop in your book. The exclamation mark. Point to the exclamation mark in your book. The question mark. Let's write the question mark. Point it in your book. Very good. There are some sentences that are written there. I am telling. It is a short sentence. We end it with a full stop. I am yelling. Do we just say I am yelling? Or you say I am yelling? We read that with an exclamation mark. I am yelling. I am asking. When somebody is asking, what do we put? We put a question mark. So, I am asking is ended with a question mark. You are going to fill in this exercise with a full stop, exclamation mark, and a question. Do you have a hat? What am I going to put there? A question mark. Very good. The rest you're going to do by yourself. Read them and understand first before you answer. That was a beautiful lesson. I hope we all enjoyed the lesson for both grade 2 and 3. Before we go, remember to always sanitize. Spread out your arms. Make sure you don't touch the person next to you. Yes. Before we end this lesson, our friend Zoshi is always here to say goodbye with us. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshi. And make sure to always make a helicopter circle, stretching your arms out and spinning around like me. And make sure you're not touching anyone while doing this. Goodbye!
Welcome to Sport Africa. The BBC's new weekly show will explore the big sporting issues and questions, like why Africans aren't winning medals in the pool.
I just think it's their mindset.
Meeting established and rising stars.
I could be the Nigerian first Grand Slam winner.
And at the heart of it will be you, the fans, with your passion, your opinions, your stories, and even tests of your sporting knowledge. Go beyond the game with BBC Sport Africa.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Louisa and I have my friend here. The theme of the week is families and communities. In the previous lesson, we learned about nouns. Nouns are names of places, people, and things. Before we begin our lesson, let us remember to sanitize our hands. Let us sanitize our hands. Rub them together. Spread out our arms so that we don't touch the person next to us. Our lesson, we're going to learn about reading and writing. Our reading lesson is coming from page 25, 26, and 27. This is for both grade 3 and 2. On page 25, we are going to read the words and then we'll find them in the passages that I'm going to read for you. Remember to underline the words. For grade 2s, I will read their story. There are 5 people in my family. Me, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister. My dad is 49 years old. He is a doctor. My mom is 48 years old. She is a teacher. We always go shopping together. I love my family. After you've read this, read it again until you understand 2 or 3 times and then answer the questions. Grade 3. My family. We are a happy family. We love our home. There are 5 people in our family. They are my parents, my sister, my brother, and I. In the morning, my father goes to his office. My brother, my sister, and I go to school. Mother is a housewife. She stays at home to tidy the house and to cook the food. She knows that we are always hungry. The whole family helps Mother. I wash the dishes and make my own bed. Betty helps Mother to lay the table and to do the washing. Tom says a boy must work outside. He likes to help Father in the garden, but I think he likes to play with the dog. I want to work in the garden too. It is hard work washing the dishes for the whole family. In the evening, we stay at home. Father reads the newspaper. Mother helps us with our homework. And then we watch television. Answer the questions. Only answer questions when you've read it again 2 or 3 times. And answer all the questions. And remember to underline the words found on page 25. Were you able to answer all the questions about your family? Now we are going to draw our own family, and this is found on page 28. I have drawn my own picture. Let's look at the picture. We have a father, mother, brother, sister, and a baby. Here are some questions about yourself and your family. I want you to answer all the questions. My name is, if it's me, I'm going to write, my name is Louisa. And the rest of the questions you're going to answer by yourself. On page 29, we find a family tree there. We have a grandfather and a grandmother. Father, mother, uncle, aunt, sister, you, cousin, cousin. This is extended and our immediate family. In the blocks below, we are going to fill in our immediate family first, and then we are going to fill in our extended family. Our immediate family is mother, father, brother, and sister. Our extended family has grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, and cousins. The family tree will help you to fill in the blocks. Did you draw your family? Our next activity on page 30, we're going to revise our numbers. We are going to be counting from 1 to 100. I know you can do it. We have done this before. This is for both grade 2 and grade 3. Have fun with this activity. We have now come to the end of our lesson. Before we go, remember to always sanitize. Let us sanitize. Rub our hands. Spread your arms out. As usual, before we go, our friend Zoshi is here to say goodbye.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshi. And make sure to always make a helicopter circle, stretching your arms out and spinning around like me. And make sure you're not touching anyone while doing this. Goodbye!
Namibia is known for its beautiful wide open landscapes. However, these deserted spaces also pose numerous educational challenges in our country's rural areas. Because of this, many learners are denied access to proper teaching and learning. At EduVision, we believe that education is the starting point to a journey of endless possibilities.
Soon and very soon, we are going to see e-learning. Soon and very soon, we are going.
The plan for EduVision was to identify areas in Namibia that do not have the proper learning resources, a working school or an education center.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, we are going to see e-learning. No more silence.
My name is Philip Smith. I'm the principal of Educate Academy in Otjiwarongo. The project EduVision, the e-learning program, started in 2017. With a project like this, obviously telecommunication, internet connection is a major thing that needs to be sorted out, a logistical challenge. And the fact that we chose Chunkwe Secondary School as the first school didn't make it easier for ourselves. It's very far from Otjiwarongo, it's far from Windhoek. So the internet connection was a big challenge first of all. So with the help of the telecommunications expert Paratus, they made this dream come true with internet connections via Windhoek, Otjiwarongo to Chunkwe and then back, the whole process. Like I said, it's interactive whiteboard, so the internet speed, capacity of the connectivity and so forth plays a major role. And so Paratus made this dream come true, and they were on board from the first moment. So we're grateful for Paratus.
The project offers teaching assistance of a high standard in science to rural secondary schools within the learner's own community by means of e-learning. This entails the following: live transmissions of lessons from an equipped teacher in a different location to the students in rural areas, students using their own cell phone, tablet or computer to recall each lesson, and interactive lessons as well as the use of a smartboard as a teaching aid.
So if you look ahead at the next 3 years, we get information from the Ministry of Education. The future is very bright, so I think there's a lot of schools who can benefit from this program. Like I mentioned before, finances obviously plays a major role in a project like this. So we're very thankful for all the sponsors that are on board and still on board after almost 3 years of the project. So as long as people from the private sector can get involved, I think we can reach many schools in Namibia, because this project made a good start now. We're already seeing some positive results, and we can just call on all the private sector corporate sponsors to come on board and join in this very, very positive project.
It is EduVision's goal to prepare and guide learners in order to make the modern world they are living in accessible to all.
My name is Magdalena Neoma. I'm 18 years old and I'm doing my first year at UNAM Commando campus, and I completed my grade 12 at Tsumpe Senior Secondary School. I'm doing education, so I'm gonna teach at Tsumpe Secondary School, because there I really need to go there and motivate the learners. EduVision helped me a lot. It assisted us in teaching for mathematics, physical science, and biology. And it also, we get to exchange learning from other schools like Educate, whereby they teach us, and that's the most thing that we benefited from. Studying without EduVision was so challenging. And when EduVision was introduced at our school, things become more easier. The time where EduVision was not introduced, we were so slow in learning. And when EduVision introduced at our school, my learning speed increases. Things were kind of boring. And when EduVision came, my mind changed the way I think. I'm really grateful for what EduVision gave us. Our class of 2019 was the first group to make it, to perform very well at Tsumpe Senior Secondary School. So it should keep up the spirit. We need that. It should continue to support us.
EduVision aspires to ensure that equal opportunity is offered to every learner in rural areas to tap into his or her own potential while working in an environment which views disadvantages not as obstacles but as unique attributes that can be regarded as powerful assets when given the proper opportunity. At EduVision, we believe that dreams are the foundation of knowledge, and hope always